Hey everyone out there, my name is Dee, and I'm going to tell you today about something that's a little unusual for me to normally review, but I actually really got into this. It's something called Ted's Woodworking. Exactly how it sounds. It is going to teach you all kinds of ways to make all kinds of things with wood. In fact, you're going to get over about 16,000 plans to make just about anything you can think of that involves, wooden nails and various other things. It's made by a gentleman named Ted Mcgrath, hence Ted's Woodworking, and he is a certified master woodworker. He's an educator, he's a trainer, an author. The guy has been doing stuff with wood probably since he was a little kid. No exaggeration there. He has a passion for it. He understands that a lot of people may not have time for the passion to do something with wood, but they also don't want to go to a store and pay enormous prices for the fact that somebody else has built something that you can actually build very easily in your spare time. I get that, and I like that, and that's what drew me to it. Always good ways to save money is by doing it yourself. Oftentimes you do it yourself, you actually can do it better than you even thought possible, and Ted really pulls that out when it comes to wood. Case in point, me. I don't like anything to do at all with wood. I could care less about it. I'd just rather go to the store and buy something that's already pre-made. But I really like this guy. I liked his angle. He's very empathic towards people that, he understands that, people always think that, when you're doing a woodworking project, it's going to take forever and stuff. And then another thing is, too, if you get a magazine with woodworking in it, a lot of times they skip over all kinds of important parts on how to make something. Diagrams are ultra confusing. That's where I get hung up. And, Ted even says many of them they're wrong. They're not even correct. So, of course, people stray away from woodworking, and then you're kind of left with the people that have a natural proclivity to do it. They're the only ones that end up doing it, and they're the ones that sell it to big companies, and you get the idea. But you don't have to worry about any of that. This is really designed not just for the passionate woodworker, because there's certainly enough plans here that even if you've made a couple thousand products, you haven't made as much as Ted has, trust me. But this is actually, I think, more geared towards people like me that have a curious interest in woodworking, but we're just too afraid to even try to get into it because, again, too difficult, unclear plans. Ted has made it so easy that even somebody like me who does not like using wood, I got excited about it. I was happy to try it. And the reason why is as follows. Number one, you're going to get step-by-step instructions. I mean, from A to Z, projects are super fast, super easy, and guess what? They're super fun too. And that's what I like about it. Very much hold your hand and teach you everything like that. It's literally like having Ted right there with you. Number two, you're going to get an exact cutting and materials list for every single project. So that means you'll know the exact amounts to buy. You won't have to stop wasting your hard-earned cash on the wrong wood, the wrong materials, the wrong quantity. He's going to show exactly what you need to get to make this project work without any speed bumps or any running into, problems. Cuts down massively on waste. Again, another big fault that many people stumble over when they try to do it themselves or, buy a woodworking magazine and think they could just, build whatever's in the magazine. Off in case you're missing these things I've just mentioned. Number three, detailed schematics. Now, with this, your project does build itself. This makes it very much for beginners. The illustrations are great, shows you where everything goes. They weren't difficult. There wasn't any guesswork. It wasn't like, you get some instructions for things and you literally look at it like this is written in code, but this wasn't. With all the way the images are, and he shows like the flow chart of how to put things together and what order, easy. And also it references back to the materials list, so that's what's really good. You won't have any guesswork and figure out what kind of wood he's talking about. You're going to know exactly what he's talking about, and that's what I found to be so incredible. Number four thing that I think is really cool, it's viewable from all angles. You'll see how everything needs to look before you build it. Most plans don't have this. They just kind of assume you know that. So he's going to show you from every single angle how to build whatever it is you're wanting to build so that you don't have any guesswork. Again, this whole idea is to eliminate guesswork in all these projects. And again, because this is suitable for professional and beginners, I think it's very flexible for that reason. You're going to be building all kinds of stuff. And what kind of stuff, you might ask? You could build everything from a garage to a gazebo, a rabbit house, a playhouse, artwork displays, bathroom units, box designs, cradle projects. I mean, the list is endless. Bookcases, that's the one I like. It's all wonderful. And again, you know, it covers all types from large to small, anything from small crafts to kids' toys, furniture, you name it, you're making. I mean, by the time you're done, you're gonna have your whole IKEA store all set up for you. I mean, it's insane. And again, because it builds itself, it's absolutely wonderful. It's worth checking out, and it's something that I highly encourage every single person who's had even a remote interest in building wood, or even if you've had no interest but you just want to save money, you're actually going to do that by building it yourself. Get on this. Ted's Woodworking is fantastic. Now look, you can do that one of two ways. Number one, you can just simply click the link right below this video. And if you do that, by the way, because I'm awesome, I'm going to hook you up with maybe a potentially special exclusive offer deal just for clicking this link. If you don't want to do that, no problem. All you have to do is go visit the site at metabay.net/woodwork. Once again, that's metabay.net/woodwork. WOODWORK, and Metabay is METABAY.net. So metabay.net/woodwork. Visit it yourself if you want, or just click the link right below this video. And guess what? You're going to be on your way to checking this out. And considering the price and the cost is so reasonable, you'd be an absolute idiot to not do that. I'm not saying you're an idiot if you don't want to mess with wood. I get it, because most people don't. But if you know, you go to the store, you're like, I really want that, and then you realize, that's going to cost me a fortune. You don't have to think that anymore. Just go home and build it. And I guarantee you there's going to be a plan in Ted's Woodworking files that's going to teach you that. Awesome, awesome stuff. Check it out today, Ted's Woodworking. It's wonderful. It's fantastic. You will love it. You will enjoy it. Click the link below this video, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Have a good one, guys, and take care. I wish you nothing but the best of success with your woodworking endeavors. Have a good one.